Previously on Bodgeneering. Right, time to rewire this, especially the front end, which is the main bit I want to do. I want to install a new switch in the handlebars and get rid of this cluster of wiring down here and just generally tidying everything up. So first thing I'll do, we'll get it all chopped out. You can get to fuck. So I've worked out on the main loom I need a live for the lights off the switch, one for the brake, and one for the horn. The earth I'm doing back through the frame on a stud, which saves me a cable. I'm using this braided sleeving. If you haven't used this stuff before, it's pretty good. Tape up your end of your cables, feed it in. You find you will only get so far before it starts to jam up. If that does happen, it's a bit like threading the old cord back into your Speedos. Push it up like that. Once you've got it up nice and neat, fair bit of slack hanging out the end. Just squeeze it all down nice and tight. And put a bit of heat shrink over the end, just to keep it all nice and tidy. Don't go mental with a heat gun on that stuff because it will melt. So I'll make a start on getting the headlight end soldered up. I'll make you start with the ones I need on the live supply, which will be for the oil pressure warning switch light and the brake live. Rinse and repeat until we're done.
A few minutes later.
Right, so wiring almost done in the headlight. I've got a little nipply bit there, I'll stick a picture up. If we get that, I just tend to squeeze them with a pair of pliers so we don't have a bit of soldered stuff sticking out of the heat shrink. It's nice and smooth. It's a little bit spiky. Better? Headlight end's done. Right, now onto the battery box. I've got a lithium ion battery in here. Now for that I need a 3-phase charging system because the old Xenodiode systems aren't stable enough for those, and it's got a proper decent 3-phase rectifier on it because I put a 3-phase starter on the engine. So that's how you get a nice stable charging system on these old Brits. Got my cabling, so I need to connect supply for the horn, and supply for the live, for the ignition can go together. One off the light switch and one connected to the brake. So I'll get on with those.
A few minutes later.
Alrighty, so everything's soldered up, hopefully. My system goes battery live, down to a main fuse, up to a key switch, then it's bridged over onto the fuses for the ignition and the lights. So off the ignition fuse comes obviously the igniter unit, oil pressure warning, etc., and lights is lights, funnily enough. So let's get the battery on, see if anything goes bang. Little bang test. Quickly tap the earth on. We'll know if anything goes because we get some flashes, which we haven't. There's no arc in there. Being awkward. Right, so key switch on. In the right way around, that'd help. So key switch on. So we have oil pressure warning light on, which is good. That should be low beam. There's high beam. So light's working. One brake light. Two brake lights. Good. Let's try the horn. Horn works. Do you have a light on in there? No light on in there. Right. Why not? Because it's an LED. Could be we have got reverse polarity. Oh no, there we go. It's working. Blinking on and off. What's going on there? Let me investigate that. These LEDs have just got shitty little wires on, so let's try swapping that over. That's better. There we go. That's working nicely. Happy days. So the last little thing I did there was just put a P-clip on the wiring harness around the headstock. Just stops it rattling around a little bit. Plenty of slack for when I go over full lock to the right hand side. It won't snag or stretch the cables. So that's the wiring completed. I'm happy with it. It passed the bang test. So as Borat would say, a great success. Thanks for watching.